Welcome back to our channel. In the previous video, we discussed the comparison of the methods, but today's video we'll be discussing the adding and subtracting fractions with the two different methods, which is more convenient. In this way, you will be able for combining budgets, mixing materials, and calculating totals. In the professional setting, we rarely work with the single fractions. You combine further and you can mix materials. So let's zoom into the world of fraction. Before starting the lecture, I want to ask you a question. If you want to add the 1 by 4 and 1 by 3, what would be the answer? Most of the people will say that the answer will be 2, 7. Okay, let's discuss it in another slide in which we will discuss it that the denominators cannot be added. Okay, let's get the reason of why the denominators cannot be added. Okay, you can also see the professional guide which is given below. Okay, the denominators cannot be added because the denominators are the different units. Like adding inches into feet, you cannot simply add the numerators and denominators directly. Okay, 1/4 and the 1/3 are the different units, and the denominators shows the size of the each piece. You have to convert them before combining them because these are different units. You have to convert them into the same units. Okay. This is the first method of the common denominator. In this way, you will have to write the multiples of the denominators like 4 and 3 as it is given. Now you have to get the common multiple, which is also called as least common denominator. After finding the least common denominator, which is 12, you have to multiply the whole fraction with a certain number so that you can get the 12 in the denominator. For example, I multiply 1 by 4 with a 3, I get 3 by 12. And the 1 by 3 is multiplied by 4, I get the 4 by 12. After adding the numerators, you will get the answer. The second method is the quick addition. In this way, we will use the cross multiplication. In this method, you have to multiply the numerators with the denominators of the second fraction and multiply the numerator of the second fraction with the first denominator. After multiplying then, you have to multiply the denominators like 4 multiplied by 3. After multiplying and adding the product, you will have same answer, which is 7 by 12. Okay, in this method, you have to cross multiply the numerators with the denominators, where the denominators are multiplied with each other. Okay, let's move on to the subtracting fractions. In subtracting fraction, there is an example. For example, I want to minus 3 by 4 and 1 by 4. In this scenario, you have the common denominator, so that's why we will only subtract the numerators. For example, 3 minus 1 is equals to 2 by 4. In this question, you will have to simplify it. 2 by 4 will be simplified to 1 by 2. Okay, let's move into the next method, which is the quick subtraction. In the quick subtraction, this is the same method as the before, but in this method, you can also use the two methods. Okay, in this method, first of all, you have to write the two fractions. I want to subtract the 2 by 3 and minus 1 by 4. First of all, you have to find the least common denominator after writing the multiples. For example, least common denominator is 12. Then you have to multiply the certain fraction with a certain number in order to get the 12 in the denominator. As it is given below, after getting 12 in the denominator, multiplication after multiplication, then you have to subtract only the numerator. After subtracting the only numerator, you will get the answer 5 by 12. Okay, you can also solve it with the cross multiplication method, in which you have to multiply the numerator of the first fraction with the denominator with the second fraction. Then you have to subtract the both of the multiplication, and in the denominator you have to multiply the denominator. Okay, let's apply this concept in the mixing materials. For example, I want to add 1 by 4 liter and 2 by 3 liter. The answer will be 11 by 12. How is it? I want to apply the common denominator method. I have to multiply the certain number, or the cross multiplication method. I want to multiply the certain number with a certain number. Okay, after multiplying them, I got the least common denominator, which is 12. And you can also add the numerators like 11 by 12. Okay, how we can add the mixed numbers? For adding the mixed numbers, first of all, you have to convert them into improper fractions. For example, 5 by 3 and 9 by 4 are the improper fraction in which they are converted. How they are converted? In this method, you have to multiply the whole number with the denominator, and then you have to add the numerators. After adding the numerators, you will get the improper fraction 5 by 3 and 9 by 4, and then you have to simply add or subtract the numerator. After subtracting, you will also get the improper fraction. Then you have to convert them into mixed fraction by the method of division, in which the denominator will be the divisor and the 47, which is the numerator, will be the dividend. After multiplying them, 3 will be the whole number, and 11, which is the remainder, will be numerator, and 12, which is a divisor, will be denominator. That's how the mixed fractions are converted into improper fractions, and that's how they are solved. Next topic is subtracting the mixed number. Subtracting the mixed number is also common. For this method, you have to convert the mixed numbers into the improper fractions. After converting them into improper fractions, then you have to simply subtract the numerators. After subtracting the numerator, and then you will get the improper fraction. After getting the improper fraction, then you have to convert them into the mixed number fractions. It can be converted them to mixed number or the fractions with the division methods. Okay, that's how I have an example of 3 whole 1 by 4 and 1 whole 2 by 3. We can also see the solution in which I have solved it. In the second step, I have converted them to improper fraction. Let's discuss some mistakes in solving these fractions. For mistake number 1, you do not have to add the denominators. You have to convert the denominators into the least common denominator. Okay, the second mistake is you have to convert the mixed number into improper fraction. First of all, always you have to convert the mixed fractions into improper fraction first, because you cannot solve it directly into the mixed fraction. The third mistake that mostly people do is that after having a solution, for example 2 by 4 is a solution, you have to simplify it in order to reduce fractions to the lowest term for the clarity. Okay, there are some questions that in which you gonna solve. Pause the video and you can solve it. I've also given some answers like in the screen. You can also see it. Okay, the first question is adding the fractions, and the second fraction is also subtracting, and the third is the mixed fractions, the addition of mixed fractions. Let's summarize the whole topic. Okay, you can only add and subtract numerators when the denominators are equal. If they are different, then you have to find the least common denominator, convert them, and then you have to add only the numerators. For the mixed fractions, what you have to do is to convert them into improper fraction, then you have to solve. That's for all. In the next video, we will be discussing the multiplication and the division of the fractions, and scaling recipes, calculating areas, and determining ratios in the next episode. We will multiply and divide the fractions, including the scaling recipe, calculating areas, and determining ratios. Subscribe, you don't miss it. If you like this video, give this video a big thumbs up and like this video and share it with your family and your friends who needs to understand the concept of fraction. So this was the episode 4 of the fraction series, in which we discussed the subtracting and the addition of the fractions. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.